In the ever-industrious Umoja estate stands not your ordinary kind of kinyozi. What exactly inspired them to have their kinyozi take the shape of a matatu? Let's find out.
This business was started way back in 2017, around May. So we are about 4 or 5 years in business. The main unique thing about us is we try to align ourselves based on the demands and the trends that are coming up from our clients. And that is where you can see our business setup has been themed to be a matatu, which is basically one of the trends that people in Umoja try to associate with. So we're trying to bring that experience of a matatu out of the road now back into a barbershop where you are being shaved. You still experience the same experience you get when you're riding a manyanga from town to Umoja. The matatus mostly nowadays they are trying to incorporate what we call customer service. They want the commuters to always feel comfortable using the matatus as opposed to how it was before. And here at States Barbershop, customer service is always at the core of our business. We always try to make sure our clients feel comfortable. Once they come in, we serve them with snacks. We also serve hard stuff, though it is based upon a client request. It is never mandatory that once you get in, you must take this. It is upon the customer to request, and then we get to serve that. We offer pedicure, manicure, men cut, ladies cut, and facial services.
Basically after kuscrub, we steam, tunatumia steamer.
Whenever you start any business, the main determinant that is going to succeed or fail, it depends on how you've done your market research. So to note, this barbershop was among the pioneers of the arts industry. So as far as barbershops and spas are concerned, it was when we were coming up with the design and coming up with the business idea, not so many barbershops and spas had matched up. So when we sat down and came up with the idea, we were so precise of what we wanted to do and what we wanted to offer. And that is why we have managed to be afloat over such a long duration of time. But then, end business model, it must be flexible and give room for improvement. That is where we keep adjusting our business model to suit the current trends. Otherwise, if we make it rigid, then it means we are going to become obsolete within such a short span of time. This place, originally, we started with a small kinyozi, down there where we have saints, and then it grew. After it grew, it gave birth to this place. After that, now this one is giving back to the other place. Originally, when we started, the business was so good because it was like a monopoly. People used to come all the way from Kikuyu, Utawala, and to come and get shaved or worked on here. And they never used to come once. They were very loyal customers. So to speak, the business back then was at least very much okay because in terms of sales and the turnover, it was high because we were basically we were the only ones within Umoja. So I can't complain back then, but over a duration of time, now the guys started coming up with a similar setup. We always, before you walk in, we have a place where you wash your hands, and then once you come in, you have a place where you get your hands sanitized. After that, we have also reduced the occupancy. As you can see, most of our shaving seats are vacant just because we keep alternating those people. Once probably instead of having the 12 barbers we used to have, at one particular moment now we can only have 5. The same thing to our ladies. So at least that congestion is not there. Again, our staff, before they provide any service to any client, they must put their PPEs on. Some have to use their gloves and they have to put on their face masks. And also we encourage, don't touch where you're not supposed to touch. Just, yeah, if you can minimize that contact as much as you can, the better. Okay. This place has employed around 20 people. Now, I have 12 barbers and 8 shampoo ladies. And most of these people have come in and they have developed their skills at this place as opposed to when they came in. Reason being, it is not all about what you know or what you don't know. At the same time, there is that aspect of the equipment that you need to use while you are doing your services. For instance, if you can take a look behind me, I have a section for ladies manicure and pedicure, and those sections are fully equipped with the latest equipments in the market. We have, for instance, the steaming machine at the far end, and when these ladies come in, we don't just throw them into just start using, even if they don't know how to use them. We just, first of all, we just, the newcomers, we just attach them to someone who has been using such equipments and who has been offering such a service for a long time and is well experienced. And then as time goes by, this person will get to learn. We don't just allow that person to just walk in and then we just pump them into like, this is the customer, now work on them. What if they burn their face? We have that community engagement that we normally do around, not because we want to make our presence felt, just because we are human beings who have some humanity in them. So like this past month, we got to visit a children's home in Kayole, and we took to them some foodstuffs. We took sanitary pads to the ladies over there, and these programs have been sustained, not as I mentioned, not for popularity reasons, just because we feel like there is a responsibility that we have to fulfill as a business, because this business is set up in a community setup. So we must play our roles back to them, because these same people are the ones who come here as our clients. So at some point we just have to show some appreciation.
First came a matatu-inspired kinyozi. Next in line is a Range Rover-inspired one. This is a clear indication that the cake is big enough for everyone to have a slice. How you've decided to spice up or decorate your share is what makes the difference.